Hey guys, so I'm doing the music Q&A that I said that I was going to do on my Instagram. I set up a questions tag and asked you guys what music questions did you guys have for me. And you guys can follow me on Instagram. It's at Koren Grace. All of my socials are at Koren Grace. So follow me, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, turn your bell on, all that stuff that we're supposed to say. First, thanks everybody who asked a question. I'm so excited to answer these questions for you guys. The question I got a lot is, how did I start? When I graduated college, I decided that I wanted to pursue music full-time because it's kind of always been a dream of mine. I just started. I went to the library and I rented a book from the library called Everything That You Need to Know About the Music Business. And I read that book cover to cover, and it taught me everything I needed to know about the music business. And from there, I started looking into places like DistroKid and CD Baby to help me upload my music onto streaming platforms. And this is what you guys see now. It wasn't like there was no big, I just decided that I wanted to start making music, and so I just started. I Googled how to put out an album, how to put out an EP, and this is stuff that I had been Googling since I was in the 8th grade, since I was 13. So I kind of already had the knowledge ready to go because I had been Googling this stuff for the last 7 years. Another question that I was asked was, how do I get in the zone for writing music? My inspiration doesn't always just come at one time. Sometimes I'll get inspiration while I'm out, or while I'm using the bathroom or something like that, and I make lots of use of my notes app. So if I get inspiration for a couplet, I'll write down the couplet, and then I'll come to my keyboard and I'll just sit down. I really enjoy making music, and so I don't really need to hype myself up to make it. I think I just have the feeling to make it and I go do it. I try not to go against the feeling. If I have a feeling to go make music, I just do it. If I have a feeling to sit down and play at my keyboard, I just do it. I also play a lot of covers, so while I'm down sitting and playing a cover, I might get the inspiration to write something that I've been writing, or it doesn't always come in one day. It sometimes comes over time. So if you sit down to try to write a song and you can't finish it, that's okay. You don't have to finish the song all at one time. You can just get inspiration leading up to that, and then once you feel like you can put all of those lines of the song that you've written over time together, you can write a song that way. Somebody asked how you get your voice back after being sick. So the way that I get my voice back after being sick is by doing lots of vocal warm-ups, and just starting where I'm at. I try not to, if I am sick or I've lost my voice, I don't try to bounce back to where I was before I got sick or before I lost my voice. I start where I am and I give my voice that time to get back to where it was. Because, if you broke your leg, you're not gonna if you were a gymnast and you broke your leg, you're not gonna go back out and start doing the exact same flips that you were doing before. You would build up to the strength of your leg, and you need to treat the vocal cord like it is, like the muscle that it is. So lead back up into where you were. Do vocal exercises. Just take your time getting your voice back, your voice strengthened. Somebody asked where they could go if they needed someone to make music for them. So that would be a producer or a music composer. And you can YouTube free beats. There are people who have free beats all over the internet. You can buy them off YouTube. There's somebody, I'll write their name down. I can't remember their name, but they have so many beats that you can lease, that you can buy. You can just search something like Lauren Haregi meets Kali Uchis type beat, and you could definitely find that on a YouTube search. So just find people who lease beats or who will give you a beat. They're usually on the pricier side, but I mean, you need the music. So definitely invest in people who rent beats or buy them. If you rent beats, you can't post the beat onto Spotify. You can't get money off of it. So it's probably best to just buy it. So the next question is, what are the biggest challenges that I face in the industry, and how do I overcome it? My biggest challenge definitely has to be my finances. Being an independent artist, I don't always have the money to like if you guys want new merch, I can't buy a huge merch order. You know, I have to find ways to make it work for me. I mean, you're gonna have challenges in anything that you do. So there are always solutions to problems. And so for me, it's just not having the finances to do stuff, but there are ways around not having the finances to do stuff. Like when it comes to merch, I could do pre-order. And so, you know, if people pre-order it, I can put that merch order in and get, you know, people their merch. There are ways, but my biggest struggle definitely has to be my finances. Another question is, somebody wanted to know if I produce my own music. No, I don't produce my own music. I am not a production person. I will write my music, but there's always someone who will help me bring my music vision to fuller life. I've worked with Unruly Muser, as you guys saw on my live stream, where we did a live stream together. And then I worked with 3 new amazing artists on this new project that I'm coming out with, that you guys will get very soon, because that was also another question, is when do you guys get new music? Very soon. But yeah, somebody asked, what do I feel when I release new music? I feel excited. I feel like a lot of work goes into making sure my music is the way that I want it. You know, shooting cover art, doing all that stuff, getting, you know, cover art fonts. A lot of hard work goes into getting everything together. And so when I finally release it, I'm just excited. I'm happy that all of the work that I put in is now, I get to just kind of let it go and let it free and let it do its own thing and let it have its own life. And I feel excited. Somebody asked if they're making a song, where do they post it? I say post it as many places that you possibly can. Post it on Bandcamp, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, that's the same thing. Tidal, Google Play, Pandora, YouTube, any place that you can put it there, because everybody doesn't use the same streaming service. So you want to reach as many streaming services as you possibly can, and you can look into places like CD Baby or DistroKid, and they offer you your choice of streaming services that you want to put it on, but I just recommend you put it on all of the streaming sites, because you know, it helps your chances of more people hearing it. Yeah, that is all of the questions that I had, you guys. I have a few more questions that were more personal to me, like who are my dream collab and who would I like to open for on tour, but that was not the video that I wanted to post for you guys, and so I will definitely answer those maybe in a later video, but I wanted to help you guys just get started, because a lot of people had questions about how to get started. I also have a Starving Artist Chronicles playlist video playlist on my YouTube, and I'll post the playlist, but it details my entire journey when I was first releasing music. So I really encourage you guys to go watch those vlogs so you guys can get a better understanding of where I was coming from and what I was starting to learn, and just, you know, what I was going through when I was doing that, because that seems to be a lot of the questions that you guys have. So I definitely encourage you guys to go and watch those videos. Thank you for everybody who asked me questions, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Thank you for watching Koren Grace. Please give it thumbs up.